Hello everyone, my name is Kurazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 286. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on December 28th, 2025. I hope you enjoyed the video. Come here, you. Alright. It does occur to me that you know, a brainier version of me would have built this whole staircase thing coming out that way. Although, it's going to have to be a little bit different here because we don't have the luxury of being able to put a pillar down unless we do something right around there. Then we could, potentially. We'll have to be very careful with that. Let's see, let's grab you. Get our snapshot. And this is andesite first, okay. Why did I do that? Oh, it's silly. That's so silly. Not sure I'm doing full blocks there. What we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, you know what? I think the walls down here might actually be the right composition. Nope, you're also full blocks. Why did I do that? That makes no sense. That makes literally zero sense. I just, like, wasted so much block. Why didn't one of you stop me a year and a half ago? Alright, we're going to grab... Oh, I do have more ash. Okay, good. Let's refill that one a little bit. Let's also grab the hand planer. Sorry, I realize I'm really going like everywhere right now. But this is what it looks like when I'm winging it sometimes. Like, y'all don't always see all the ugly work that goes on behind the scenes in like the guide series where I'm like, how's this ever gonna fit? Let's try it and break it down later. A bite to eat. Alright, so we are not going to use the stored snapshot I just took. Let's see, this is going to need to come up. I'm going to steal, like, as much of this as I can, really. Everywhere that I can, I will replace with dirt. Hey there, Norbix TV. Your new face around town here. What's going on is we're watching me flail around uselessly while I try to figure out how I want to build these staircases out here. Although I think you might be new to the channel, so if you are, we're building a giant desert temple in Vintage Story. So, welcome. Let's get this in and this. Yes. Okay, so then that means that this corner is going to become that. And then we're going to plop down some Mr. Andesite. Did I really do that? I'm going to look one more time. It just seems really weird that I would design it that way. Did you spot a dead fruit tree? Oh, like one of these guys here? Like that guy? No, that's a visual glitch. When some of those start flowering, their leaves don't show up, and I don't know why. It's just silly. I did go the whole way back there. Okay. It just seems a little weird to me. I don't know. Almost like this would have been better if I just put a second column there. But whatever. Full deal. I've unlocked the new fear, which is that they won't line up. Oh, no, it does. Right here. So what we did was we had, like, a special piece right here. That's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to push this back. We'll just do this one here. So we're now half a block. And on the back here, we're going to come inside, we're going to do bloop. And this time, I am actually going to use a piece of ashlar slab. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to do at least part of this by hand. We'll just have a real thin veneer of ashlar on here. And then we'll use this to remove matching. Not do on this side, is it? No, good, okay. I always worry. There we go. So that way, that'll preserve as much material from the slab as we can possibly get. So we can conserve some of our stone here. Oh, that's not the right one, is it? Nope. You'd be on paste-shaped materials. There we go. Pulling from that. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's fine. We're going to need to rotate these all anyway, just to fix any lighting issues. Hey, we got Optimistic Pessimist and Luthien Nightwolf. Welcome, you guys. I think you wanted to chisel the ashlar into the andesite for more surface decoration purposes. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't recall. I don't know what I was thinking that back then. So let's turn all these. There we go. And then I'm going to do all of these, just quick spin and back. Okay. Now, as I recall, these look at a block first. Okay, thank you. Don't... I can't move. How do I move? Uh-oh. I am looking at a block. There we go. Like, I've had that happen once before, where it grabbed my focus and I couldn't move my view for some reason. All right, we're gonna grab this and we're gonna do a bit of this. I think it was just like that, basically, wasn't it? Like that, and then here we just do that. All right. Now here, so this is where we have. I think what we'll do here is I feel like this all might look a little bit better if it was just more ashlar, because again we're on the outside of the building. And I think it would like match up better if it was all ashlar. On this bottom, what's... Yeah, okay. Now! Oh, why'd I do that? Oh, no. Okay. Let's grab a few. There we go. Fixed. Sheesh. Sometimes I get a little ahead of myself. Alright, so this one... Adding outro to all these is going to be a little pain in the butt, but that's okay. I feel like this one up here might be a little easier. Yeah, let's try this. Yeah, okay. Easy stuff. So these guys need to be a veneer. These can just be done manually. So, all right, so we need some veneer for here. You guys seen I got a dead fruit tree out here? Or was that just sort of before I responded about this thing? Yeah, so, yeah, especially if you leave and return to an area, the leaves will just disappear. Hey there, Nadira Furry and Inga Raymond. You gonna play the Homo sapiens survival mode? Fair. We do have a dead sapling here, or dead tree cutting here. We have to come through and replace them periodically until they all grow. So, he was probably one of the flying ones that was zoomed way out. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so this is coming along pretty well here. Not super keen on doing all the chiseling needed to get this bottom piece in, but whatever. We'll do it. Not super jazzed about it. There are 2 blocks there. I dislike that a lot. That's not kosher. That is illegal. That is illegal. All right, so we're going to use the hand planer. Push all these up by 1 block, or rather scrape them up by a block. Oh, that's hideous. We'll survive. Alright, so we're going to do then some of this. I wish there was like a chisel fill mode. Not you, Phil. But... don't think we can do this, but I'm doing it anyway. Where I wish the hand planer could also do like you pick what material you want to fill with. Nope. Nope. But I miss that often. Oop. Okay. Gonna be good enough. Alright, so I'm gonna do... what I think I'll do here is I'll probably see if I can do a copy, paste, and flip on the other side without messing up the stairs above. Go. Let's back up a little bit, get these in here. Nope. Once again, all it takes is a little slip up. Guess I could try this. That works okay. There we go. Alright. That looks a little more uniform. Yeah. Time for the joy of lightly stripping the bottom of a block to put in ashlar. Yep, pretty much. Turns out better dungeons tanks FPS. I've heard of that, yeah. I've heard it adds a lot of problematic things from a performance standpoint. So we are going to have a bite to eat. We're going to go take a bit of a sleep, and then we're going to run back to the Oasis. Well, run. We're going to teleport back to the Oasis. We're going to pick up some more pie, and we're going back to work. Good meowing. Hey there, snacky Satan. Like that. Chisel fill mode, complicated stairs. Yeah. And cobblestone and chisel is like different log orientations. It is. It's only worse. I think the fanned cobblestone is just not cooperative. It is not cooperative at all. It exists purely to bring me pain. It exists to do me crime. You gotta go, Hopeful Dreamer. Well, have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. And of course, there's always wobble when I look at them for the first time. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and have a good New Year. Maybe even, if I dare say, a happy one. We got a few pumpkin pies left. 21 days. Oh boy. You've been doing, I believe, 4 at a time. And a knife. There you are. Boy, we're actually getting to the point where we might need to like take a break and eat some of this old stew. Wow, we only have like 90, 84 days left. Yikes. Yikes, bruh. Although, did I see someone? I thought, is there a thing where... Oh. Oh. Alright, so it's very slight. But opening this drops everything by like a day. 0.2, 0.13, 0.26. We gain literally 1 day. I'm leaving it open. The mannequins caught me. Yeah. What's the thing from Doctor Who? Weeping Angel, I think it is. I haven't watched it, so I don't know, but I had a friend who was all about that show back in the day. Alright, so let's get back up to the other place up here. Other walkway we're working on. Or the workway we're walking on. And honestly, guys, I love this plaza. I love this plaza so much. This is like exactly the feel that I wanted. Where like, I don't know, it's just, it's neat. It's somewhat compartmentalized, like segmented here, where you can, you know, walk on the path and have a little bit of something between you and whatever else is going on out here. Maybe one of the brothers is sitting here meditating, you know, so you don't want to bother him, so you walk around the pathway and smell the flowers. If you're feeling dangerous, you can come hide from the abbot out here and just sit on the edge, swing your legs over. That's the way to do it. Hey there, TL Forever. Welcome, welcome. Need some benches? Yeah, I could do some benches at some point. It'd be fun. So how's this looking here? Looking fine. It's fine, I guess. It's funny, now that I see this, and I'm like, well, maybe instead of this blank wall here, what if this... Guys, what if this is the doorway? Huh? Huh? Like, does that make sense? Does it make sense? Am I crazy? Am I am I going crazy, guys? Like, shouldn't this just be the doorway at the end of the walk here? Instead of this goofy thing? Like, yes, very simple. And a coyote doorway on the wall. Because that would also make this feel so much more open as well. Ah, man, I was like, ooh. And again, so this is again what happens when you're like, I didn't build this in creative or anything, and I planned the large swaths out on paper a little bit, but like by and large, this is winging it, and this is what that looks like. When you wing it, sometimes things line up funky. Yeah, that would make so much more sense. We could then block this up. I like having this here. I think the splash of blue is kind of nice. I don't think I'd want to do more because you have this sort of weird, like, blah, 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 kind of design going down here. But having a nice little, like, panel here is kind of cool. Let's just out of curiosity, just, you know, let's pretend. We're pretending like I'm not a dope. That's what we're doing today, guys. We're pretending that Kurazar's not a dope. Yeah, and then you're in, and everything's hunky-dory. Yeah, yep. That's how it be. Little secret doors everywhere. Make the stairs move a tad. Listen, you. Listen, you. Hey there, Apec. I could put a concession stand under the stairs. Well, I was thinking, like, as soon as I realized that, I was thinking, like, what could we put here? And I know a while ago, we had talked about, like, having some kind of secret or hidden or at least out-of-the-way place for the abbot, that's me, to have, like, some kind of stash. Whether it's not that kind of stash, whether it's like books or you know, maybe my mead. Maybe put my mead stash in here. That could be really funny. But you know, we have some kind of stash where we can have like a secret room, or you know, supplies, or I don't know, some vanity project that the abbot doesn't want the other brothers to get wind of, because then they might start getting, you know, mad that I'm dipping into the temple's coffers. Yeah, you didn't hear that from me. Nope, you didn't hear it from me. And maybe it's not so secret, but like, you know, don't go into the rooms under the stairs. That's the abbot's personal space. Okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is so the answer. I can't believe I didn't think about this before. All right, so let's do this. It's over here. This just goes up. Ah, okay, so we gotta replace that guy. Place you with a bit of you. Bring you down. And we have this continuous walkway here. I think we'll probably want to consider just chipping out this corner of this column right here. Or this, just this corner here. Let's do that right now. Why not? Just like that. Opens up just a little bit more. Yeah. Should work. All right, and then this junk. Pardon my French. Does the temple have its own weather yet? If not, it's too small. Pretty much. I mean, you go inside and the weather can shift sometimes. All right, so we don't need this anymore, or this, or this, or this. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Or this, or that. Oh, I'm full up. Okay. Let's go put down a couple of these. It's here. Go pick up these oddball pieces and get them in here. So I get 8 to do. Okay. Got a few of you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll just flip these with you. There we go. And pop these down. So, what did I do over here? Did I not fix that? I did not fix that. Oh dear. Oh dear. We're just going to take a quick peek under here. Is that sky there? It is not. Okay, good. That means I should be able to chunk you out. Yeah. We're going to add in a little bit of you. And a little of you, and do that. Perfect. Okay. We're also going to scoop out my shovel. There you are. Well, this... Oops, nope. That... Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop hurting me. But ale, wine, bread, and books. That's my stash. We sure could. And one there. The rest of you get filled in with good stuff. Well, the okay stuff. Oh, you need to stay this just in case I decide to do something. Keeps that visible. Yes. Yes. Oh, where's my pie at? Get a little peckish here. And speaking of peckish, I'm going to hydrate real quick, so BRB. Okay, I am back. Monasteries being major producers of alcohol has been a considerable historic evidence. Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that too. Okay, so I am pretty happy with this. So I think this still is nice because it is still kind of out of the way. Like if you're here, if you're back here, and you're just wandering, you won't notice it. Like if you're a visitor, you wouldn't have been brought up that stairwell. You've been brought up. Well, I guess you would have been brought up there. No, you would have come up one of these stairs that will be here, which is currently down here. So you might have seen it, like because you'd have come up from down there. You go up here, on a serious wander. Wow. Okay, so you're a visitor. If you're a visitor, make sure you're in, like, good shape, first of all. So, you know, you're going to go on a tour of the temple. You can go up the stairs here. Up these stairs here. You got the brothers' rooms over there. You come here. So you would notice it from here. You would definitely see that from here. But you'd be turned immediately up here to be like, oh, come see the plaza. And you can then get a good view of everything going on down here, and you can see the altar and the design, the beautiful I like how, okay, I like how my hands zoom in with me, like, I'm leaning in real far. That's too funny. Anyway, so you'd be brought up here so that you can, you know, sort of emerge into the plaza and see all the greenery. And then you'd be like, hey, do you want to see, like, you take a long walk down under the beating sun, the brutal sun, down to the reflection pool, come down the stairs here, go all the way down there. I'm not going there. And then when you come back, you don't see those doorways, where you can kind of see them, but not very well. Yeah, I like that. That's kind of cool. And if I wanted to do a little archway here, we certainly could. I'd go the whole way around. I could just come over here. And then we can also just chisel these out. A little simple archway there. And that might even obscure it further. Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. Wait. For some reason, the one on the right seems more visible to me. Alright, I'm centered here. Am I centered here? No, I am. Okay. Okay, it's about the same. The Temple of Leg Day. We have calves of steel. Yep. So, Ingra Raymond, your current build is halfway between desert and rainforest. Interesting. Be kind of a cool way to build where you have like multiple biomes sort of smashed up next to each other. All right. So this is moving along pretty well. I think we'll decide what to do here later. And this is definitely a later project. I think I want to do right up here. We're going to want to put some kind of little balcony here, just a little bit of an overhang. Come out to basically here. That way it's not as claustrophobic. We can put a little railing on here. If I was feeling spicy, I could even like pop it out a little bit more right here. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I was gonna say, should not be an odd number. Here's a little bit of a view into there. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's coming together now. Okay. Most people before the invention of motorized transport were generally well exercised. Yeah. Of course, we also had, like, you know, parasites and things. So whether we were in good health, different story, but exercise, sure. So one thought is for whatever railing goes here, I'm leaning toward either we just do like a slab up against the wall here, or we build the railing like onto the edge of the stairs here. I'm leaning towards slab because I want it to be a little thicker. And that's not too claustrophobic. It is going to get a little lower once I sort of smush these together. But I think we can deal with that later. Okay, I want to shift gears here a little bit. I'm happy with what we got going on here. It's the design is sorted out. I think for some future chores streams, we'll definitely be doing some copying of this to other locations. I think I want to get into some of the more like prettifying design work. Do I want to start with the pillars and stuff, or do I want to start down here and do some gardening? Tell you what, guys, I'm gonna pause here for a second, put a little poll up. Let's see. Start a poll. That's a good question. Let's see. So, column work or gardens? Columns. With an N, I can spell. Can't see me do that. Gardens. Start poll. Alright, so you guys have a few minutes to vote on that. I'm gonna go put stuff away. For sure. Let's see. So we're gonna put this away in here. Do you guys stack? You do, okay. Excess dirt as well. Leave some tools in here. I think we're going to want some of these, because regardless of what we do, we're going to be needing to like line things and design them. So I'm going to go get some more ashlar. Empty. Do I have a backpack on me? Right. I do not. Let's wear this one. There we go. Let's see. Grab like 2 stacks is fine. Yeah. All right. I'd see Gardens is currently in a reasonably strong lead here. So I'm going to go prep for probably doing some of that. Now, internally, well, you know, inside the building, I think we can get a little crazier with some, like, flower choices. So, you know, inside it'll be cooler. I think we can maybe... we can do some bushes, too. Okay. Yeah. Want some of these guys, for sure. It'd be kind of cool if we could grow, like, trees indoors, but I'm not sure it's going to be in the cards. Let's go see what other flowers we have and what they look like when we plant them in the desert. Teal Power, you finally got Vintage Story. Oh, really? I thought you had it already. Interesting. Okay. Well, you're stressed out about playing. Catchy's got some good advice about the world creation menu. Yeah, what are you stressed about? Is it the mobs and things? See, plants are over here actually. Well, flowers are. Leave your hand, please. Flowers. Poppies. So we do have lupins. Maybe this is where we make our lupin debut. What do you think, guys? Let's see. Pressing Alt, thinking I'm playing Star Sector. Forget-me-nots. Yeah, let's grab some of these. Grab some of you. I'm not keen on the lavender and thyme because they're really hard to acquire. And while they're technically part of the base game, they were added thanks to a mod. You don't like jump scares? Yeah, turn mobs off. Your best bet is just say no to mobs. Just no mill. Ooh, and we could do some potted trees. That could be fun. Let's see. Do we have any cattail roots? No. I think I have some somewhere. We do have bamboo. Bamboo could be fun indoors. I want to skip cactuses since we already have a lot of that outside. I think we'll do cactus outside and, like, greener things inside. We might be able to do some bamboo. I want to sleep. I want to go take a look at the bamboo we do have. It's calm. Let's just go look at it now. Which is that away. Parkour. Whoop. Oh. Did it again. Every time. But the bamboo leaves, like, tinted is what I want to know. They are. They're quite dry looking. Okay. We could also do some more fruit trees. Like oranges are nice and green. That might be wise. Something that really, like, is vibrant. Because, like, a lot of the time, whatever you grow in the desert... Ooh, brown sedge is pretty green. There we go. Yeah, the desert often turns things like this color, where it's not very green. It's very dried out and crispy. So focusing on things that look green, I think, is going to be key here. Let's see. So you're fine, because these don't seem to pick up the color of the environment. Ooh, you're ugly. Those are pretty green. Okay. What we'll do, I'm gonna make two categories here. We're not gonna do the bamboo saplings. Let's see, do you guys look dry in the desert? You do. You do, but the color is nice. Like, I could almost, if we surround these with green stuff, I could forgive them. Because they do have vibrant colors you won't find in other flowers in the game. These, though, I think are a little too dry for the amount of blue that they bring. Like, I'd do lupins first before I try those. Now, these guys are going to be probably dried out. If I put them in a planter, what happens? Do I have a planter? I do. I have 4 of them. I know why I have 4 of them, too. So, plop you down. What happens if I do you? I think you're still a bit dried out. Yeah. So the planter doesn't save them from being dried out. Old cypress sapling. Are there any that don't... No, you're dried out too. I wonder if a pine would look dried out. So I would like some small trees. And maybe if that's the case, then you know, orange trees are the way to go. You know, some trees and planters would look nice. Yeah, we're looking at bonsai trees. I mean, these are big bonsai trees, but we could do little pots. Those would have the same issue, though, of being, you know, having their tone shifted. So bamboo is going to be a no-go, but the bamboo shoots could work. Red top grass is a definite maybe. It's probably not very green, though. It is a nice pale color, but like, I don't know. So far I got lupins, not a wild daisies. You're pretty dried out too. Boy. I think these are, yeah, these are pretty green. Not, I don't want to like just spread them out in there, though. This would look a little too samey everywhere. Well, everyone, that's going to about do it for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like or a comment in the section below. But for now, as always, my name has been CarryOn. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.